we're only doing the first round.
Yes, first round.
Cam Ward.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cam. Agree. They need.
Okay, good.
Cameron Ward, to be exact.
This is probably one of the hardest picks.
Hold up.
It is.
If they're smart, I think they go Travis Hunter.
I think you have to go offense here.
I don't think they're smart. I think they're just going to go Dual Carter off the board. Pair him with Myles Garrett, win in the trenches.
I think you either go Shador or Travis here.
I think Shador. I'm
leaning more towards Shador.
I'm going Travis.
Travis?
I think
That's what I want.
Let's go Travis. Bang.
But I see the case for Shador, but
I think Shador's dropping.
He is. I think
if he does not go 2, he's dropping.
Yeah.
All right, Giants.
Because he will not go 3. I'm telling you, the amount of research I've gone on this pick, he will not go 3.
No.
If he's available.
He's not.
See,
so what are y'all thinking?
This is what you're just thinking right now, or you're talking about right now, right? Wow, Shador Sanders not going to the Giants here?
No.
Right.
He won't. There's no way. This is a prove it year for Russ. They're gonna see what they have in him. If they don't, they just reset. No, Russ just signed a contract with the Giants.
No, I know. I'm saying, but wasn't
last year the
for the Steelers?
Yeah,
in a way, that was.
You know what it is?
I didn't.
What Russell Wilson right now currently is, he's that veteran quarterback that's on the tail end of his career that's going to be bouncing around the teams that are desperate.
Yeah. It'll be Aaron Rodgers too, if he doesn't.
Yeah, agree. I don't even think Aaron Rodgers is going to play this year.
He might take a year off.
The kid's going to retire.
All right.
I hope he goes to Minnesota.
Yeah, dude, you're such a dick.
This one, I do not see this pick.
No.
How do you fit Abdul Carter in this defense?
I don't think you do with Thibodeau there.
Well, this might be where we get
Thibodeau and Brian Burns.
We get a trade.
They're on either side.
True.
You could trade here, or you could go.
I would trade. I'm trading here.
I was thinking either trade or Mason Graham myself.
See, that's what I was at too, Kenny. But I'm trading here.
I like.
Y'all want to trade?
Who are we trading with?
Because we need
go ahead. Who is the player that somebody's going to trade up to 3 to acquire? Is it someone like Shador?
Raiders.
Is it Abdul Carter?
I think somebody would trade up to 3 to get Carter.
Same. So who needs a pass rush?
The Jaguars were 28th in sacks last year.
There you go.
Yeah, that's kind of. I was thinking Jaguars could trade up, or even.
I was thinking the Jets could even do it.
I have a plot twist. Do y'all think the 49ers could trade up for Abdul?
From 11? They'd have to give a lot.
Yeah, and I don't think John Lynch does that. I don't think
he really doesn't. He likes his
really savvy. He's really savvy when it comes to the draft, and he's a silent assassin in that. So I don't think he moves up to.
I don't think you trade here. I think you take that guy right there.
Mason Graham?
And I think that's what the Giants would do.
I'm okay with that.
That's what you do.
Let's do it.
I'm okay with that. If Abdul Carter drops this far, it's fucking dumb. Sorry.
So now
it's not because it's not. He's not needed.
The Patriots are definitely taking him.
Best available makes sense. It's
probably.
The Patriots are definitely taking him. It's either they're either taking a pass rush. Forgive me if I'm wrong, Jack. They're either taking a pass rush, or they're taking a freaking tackle.
Oh, really? I thought they might go cornerback in that, but.
Oh, that's fair too. Good call.
Short arms, Will Campbell.
No, I think the Patriots. I think if Abdul Carter drops to 4, I think the Patriots jump on it.
I think
yeah.
Is
that what we're going with?
Yeah.
If nobody trades the Giants for 3, then Carter goes to the Patriots without a doubt. In my head,
this one's difficult.
Super difficult.
I think Jags trade down.
You could trade out, or you could get
trade to 12. Trade to 12.
Wait, how are the Jaguars? Pass protection last year though?
They could use help. They're honest. They're in theory they are okay on the outside. They really like Mason Graham, but if Mason Graham's off the board here, it makes a lot of sense to trade down and stack up more picks. And there is a team in theory that could trade up to either take Shadur or to take Mr. Jeanty.
Why would
that team is the Dallas Cowboys?
Why would you trade back?
Would the Bears trade up to 5 to get Jeanty, knowing that the Raiders might want him?
There's a possibility of that.
There's a possibility. I can see
that. The Bears have quite a few picks, not as much as they've had in previous seasons.
They give the second round 41 and their own 10th pick to trade up to 5 to get Jeanty.
Is that what you want?
I
think
I don't hate it.
Bears to 5.
I don't hate it.
I think that's a bit of a stretch, but
that's
what
I'm not saying that's what I want.
That's what this mock is for.
It's a mock draft. You gotta have fun with it. I want
the Cowboys to trade up to take.
That's fair. Whatever, just do it.
But,
is that what you want?
Let's do it.
Hey, let's go. Chicago Bears, baby. Trade up. Chicago Bears, baby.
Okay, I think you have to do the team that wants it first.
You got 20 minutes. Let's go.
Yep. 10. 5, and then
I'm gonna give them the freaking picks because we're not gonna use them. Okay.
Wait, what? You? Oh yeah, that's true. Fair.
So Jeanty?
Yes. Raiders take Shadur Sanders.
100%. If that's the best available
there
left.
At 6 and Jeanty's not, this is the only way.
I don't know. I'm kind of torn here. I could see T-Mac going.
I was about to say that, Connor. Get out of my head.
Hey,
bro.
hold on.
I could see him going. They don't have that guy.
They don't have anyone.
They got Jacoby Myers.
They have Jacoby Myers, but he's
and
not. He's not Ted.
They have Bowers too.
They have Bowers. Dude, did they add him?
Can Tet pair well with Bowers? If the question's yes, I think you go on. If you want Bowers to get a better QB to throw to him, go Shadur.
Who else do the I usually look at the depth chart, but I'm sharing my screen.
At linebacker, Walker?
I don't think
Jalen Walker. That's good too.
No, I don't think you go defense here. I don't think you're in the
position. Unless you get offense.
I guess unless you get a corner, but
what are the Raiders going to do? The Raiders are going to be the Raiders, and they're going to go after the flashy pick. They're not necessarily going to go after. That's why I don't think McMillan out of Arizona.
We're overlooking. We're overanalyzing this. I think because they just got Geno Smith. I think that's a fairly competent quarterback.
They just extended the contract they signed him to as well.
So I would say I would either say they go wide receiver or defense here.
I like T-Mac at this pick.
Go T-Mac then.
Okay. If we're all in agreement, I'll go on.
Word, T-Mac. Word.
I think it's a miss at that, but yeah.
Well, you got to think like the team, right?
Right. Well, that's what I was. That's what I was suggesting. That's what I was suggesting with Walker.
I'm thinking this guy right here.
Membo?
Yeah, Membo.
Yeah. Membo.
I think he's the best. After like everything was said and done, I think he's the best tackle in this draft.
You know what? I'm not mad about that, but I think Will Campbell's actually going to be a pretty damn good tackle in the NFL.
I think Will Campbell falls, to be honest.
He goes top 10.
I think he goes top 15. So. I don't know if that's necessarily falling. I definitely don't think he drops out of the top 15.
I think he goes in top 15.
Either way, this class is pretty loaded with offensive linemen. Like you have a lot of prospects at offensive line. So if a team gets lucky and they start dropping, that's even better. Because right now, some of these picks in the top 6 are kind of reaches. Like Mason Graham's a good fit for the Giants, but that might be a reach at defensive tackle. So I think
he's saying that because he went to Michigan.
Well, yeah, that too. But I also, yeah, that's my bias. But also, I think
look past that.
I still think it's a reach at 3. That's all. I'm just saying.
Like a 1-pick reach.
Like a 4-pick reach. I think he's top 10. I don't think he's top 5. Is my opinion. And I'll give him that. Even as a player from that team up north, I think he's a top 10 player. I give him that. He's able to stop the run. I like him. But with these reaches, I think you have later mid-round and late first, early second, you have a lot of offensive linemen available. So, but yeah,
I would go Membo.
I'd go Membo here.
Let's go Membo.
What do you think?
Okay. Membo.
That's fine. Sorry, I was watching the drama in the basketball game. Panthers.
Jalen Walker.
They don't need a linebacker, and he's not. He is not the type of guy that's going to play edge. He didn't play edge in college. Why are we trying to? I hate this. People are trying to put players where they did not play in college.
True.
And half the time it doesn't work. Jalen Walker will not play
NFL,
edge
though. They do that all the time.
Yeah, they do it all the time, but not with the prospect like Jalen Walker.
True.
I like, and I've done this in my mock drafts. I love James Pierce Jr. at this pick because I think he's a perfect scheme fit for the Panthers. They both run a base 3-4, and he would just be able to come in and play some football. But it's up to y'all. That's just my opinion.
Hey, you talked me into it. I kind of like that idea.
Wait, who is it? Sorry.
James Pierce Jr. That's what I have in mind.
Oh, the freaking
the Tennessee.
The Tennessee edge. I mean, I don't know about it.
They need edge. They need edge.
They need his edge.
It's a perfect scheme fit. All he's got to do is come in, learn the same defense, and he's a Carolina Panther. But it is up to y'all.
I'm 100% in agreement with Connor on this one.
I think he's the second best edge in this draft class, especially after he ran a 4.45.
Would you say you like edging?
Especially after he ran a 4.45.
Oh, got it. My bad.
Is that where we're going?
Yes. Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's the edge rush from Marshall? Is it Pierce?
Mike Green.
Mike Green. Stud.
Dude, I think he's gonna be really good.
We just did a segment Tuesday about this pick. And I'm telling you exactly how Mickey Loomis is thinking. I had to use half my brain Tuesday. He's going to pick
corner.
Oh, if Will Johnson's available, maybe.
Yep.
But you got to think like Mickey Loomis. He's going to pick this guy right
I was going to say, he's going to pick Shamar.
He's going to pick an edge that he can bring on the inside as well because Shamar Stewart did that in college. We don't have an inside person. And we signed Chase Young to a bunch of money.
Y'all need a corner, man.
Cameron Jordan's still there. They
keep losing corners, right? Yeah, Lattimore's gone now too.
Yeah,
Lattimore's gone.
Got traded last year.
I think you do go Will Johnson here. But if I'm thinking like Mickey Loomis, I think he drafts Shamar Stewart. But that's just me. If he drafts Will Johnson,
that's how a player's got to be.
I would.
We're not. I don't think we think like Mickey Loomis here. I think we think with our collective brains.
You think how you want to think. If you want me to go Will Johnson, I'll draft Will Johnson.
I think it's Will Johnson if he's available.
I'm going Will Johnson.
Okay.
He's available at 9.
If they get Will Johnson here, Connor, your ass better send me a freaking eggplant pick. He's gonna be so happy. He's gonna be like, "Yeah,
they pick Will Johnson." Okay. Now we're still at the same. Are you in position to go tight end here?
Yes.
If you're Jacksonville,
you do not. Jaguars do not have a tight end, and Tyler Warren can do a little bit of everything. With an offensive mind like Liam Cohen,
I'm going Tyler Warren here.
This is the weapon. This is somebody who will go into that locker room and just be him and make the team better.
For sure.
Ooh, they need everything here.
Will Campbell at 11.
Will Campbell.
You think so?
They need help on that O-line bad. They need help on the O-line.
I could also see Walker, though. They've been losing linebackers.
I think you have to go defense here.
Oh. That's why I'm saying Walker.
I think you have to go defense. Look at this. Even the thing's telling us to go defense.
Yeah, and even that, their first offensive line position in need is guard, and you're not plugging Campbell back into guard. I don't think.
But who do you take here?
I would take Walker.
Yeah, okay. If Jalen Walker.
How are they going to use Walker?
I don't think Walker's the fit.
I don't know if he's a fit for their scheme. That's the thing. How are they going to use him?
I think they're moving. They might so they have Bosa obviously. Then who's
They have Fred Warner in the second level.
Leonard Floyd.
So Walker to the inside.
Yeah, I would.
Mike Green at high key.
Inside Walker, inside what? Lineman?
Linebacker.
They have an inside linebacker. What is their defensive scheme? Do they run a 3-4?
Down. Dude, I'm putting up
okay.
8.
So who's their middle linebacker right now?
Fred Warner, one of the best in the league.
I thought,
in the league.
Wait, no, I thought Fred Warner was gone.
No. Why would they get rid of their best defensive player?
I'm putting A. All right. I'm putting Walker's hands in the dirt and sending him.
It's up to y'all. I don't know what scheme they run because I can't look it up because I'm sharing my screen.
Hold on.
I said Walker.
If they run a 3-4, that could be a great pick. If they run a 4-3, it could be a terrible pick. I don't know what they run.
They run a 4-3.
Okay, then no, we're not picking a linebacker.
Yeah.
Pick somebody that can play inside.
I'm picking him there.
It's up to you.
But see,
if you're all
they've already
Walker,
pushed.
I will pick him.
Yeah, because I guess they've already pushed Floyd
You
into
lost
their
so
system.
much.
Floyd is more of a
because like Leonard Floyd's playing that position right now, and he's like balls at it because he doesn't have enough freaking. He doesn't have enough anchor at that position. I think Walker would be a better fit in that position than Floyd would be. So they're like, so
I'll
right
pick
now,
him if y'all want him.
In my opinion, it's a panic.
Is he playing off the ball? That's the question. If he's playing off the ball, sure. If you're moving him inside, no.
Why wouldn't he? What do you mean? Why? I think he'd be better inside. That's what he played in college. Why are we acting like this dude can't play inside linebacker?
Pick him.
I'm picking him.
There we go. Jalen Walker. Let's just make the pick.
Okay, I'll pick him. I'll draft him.
Next, Cowboys.
Will Campbell.
Not Shadur Sanders.
Oh,
There's Sanders.
I think if Sanders falls to 12, I think Jerry Jones has a real I'm going to take him because he wants him.
Because
dude, it's like Dion would leave Colorado. He'd be like, "Fuck the extension. I'm coming to Dallas, baby. Let's go."
After next season, he'd be a Cowboy coach for sure.
Dude, that's the plan. That's why they promoted with inside the dude that was scrubbing floors.
Yep.
To be their head coach.
Put Sanders at quarterback then. Put him
You want Shador Sanders?
Hell yeah. This is a fantasy draft. Do it.
Who doesn't want Shador Sanders? Come on, the story's running itself.
Will Campbell.
Will Campbell here.
Now we can go Will Campbell comfortably.
Will Campbell here.
Ooh.
Colston Love.
A lot too.
Colston Love.
Yeah, I'll say they need a tight end. No, they do need a tight end.
They do.
The amount of like red zone Mo Alley Cox touchdowns.
You can't get that no more. Get Mo Alley Cox out of here. Colston Loveland. I like it.
Mo Alley Cox.
Shamar Stewart.
We going edge here?
Yeah.
Actually, no.
I think you have to. I really like Michael.
Michael Williams. I forgot he was on the board. Michael Williams.
Perfect. I like the way he fits into their defense.
Fine. Yeah.
But it's up to you.
Kenny, fine.
I don't know. I think he's a hometown, right? Georgia, Atlanta. He's hometownish. I can see it. I can see it playing out. I get everything that Connor's saying. I just don't think that that's a Falcons type move. But yeah,
I'm kind of like so for the. Oh wait, we're not. We haven't. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, go Williams.
Okay.
Michael.
All right. This is
difficult.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not too like.
I have researched this pick like for hours.
Yeah, and the
like
Cardinals
I've seen ideas.
That's more than the Cardinals have done, Connor.
Yeah, you can't tell me the Cardinals know what they're doing right here.
You could go so many different routes.
And that's why I think it's a panic pick and they go green because they're going to run short on time with the Bengals right on their tail.
You think they go outside or they go inside?
I think they go outside.
Why not?
I think they go outside, but I don't think they go Mike Green.
Matthew Golden.
You think they go receiver?
Yep.
Kyler Murray just got off like a podcast.
Why would they go Matthew Golden for Kyler Murray?
How good Michael Wilson was. This is who I originally had.
Plus, you still have Harrison there.
To the Cardinals.
I think
Jade was on my mind, but I feel like they're going to prioritize the edge before they go DBs.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking they go inside.
I don't care. You guys pick then, because I wouldn't
this edge class. This is just this is a project edge.
Yep.
You draft him. This is a project.
They did draft.
That's why I think it goes to green.
Drafted last year, and
they just drafted an edge last year.
I know exactly where I want him to go.
I think it only makes sense you go inside.
I know exactly where I want him to go. That's what she said.
What?
Shamar Stewart. I know exactly where I want him to go.
Oh, well, what are we doing for this pick?
Oh,
Let's go. We can go Derek.
I don't care. Y'all pick it. I don't give a shit.
Go Harmon.
Going
Go
Jared.
Harmon.
You want to go
Jared.
Harmon?
Actually, yeah.
We're low on time. We got to go. So we'll go Harmon next.
Right here, Shamar Stewart.
Ooh.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate it. Go. Next.
Okay.
Next. We gotta go. We gotta
Man,
go.
if Kellen
don't
Banks
hate
falls
his
this far,
I
they
know.
might as well draft him.
There we go.
Or
Kellen
Booker,
Banks.
whichever
Next.
one they need first.
Wait, who is it for the Eagles? What?
This is Seahawks.
Dude, my
Seahawks.
eyes, bro.
Banks,
My eyes,
Banks,
just
for
leave the
sure.
fuck away.
Banks.
Seahawks?
Thanks.
If he's
Oh
falling,
yeah.
yeah.
Why would the Eagles
If he
be
falls
here?
that far, the Seahawks have to take him. They'd be dumb not to.
Malachi Starks.
Jihad Campbell.
I think.
Oh.
Mike Green.
3 days. Let's pick one out of a hat.
Well, what do y'all think?
Mike Green would be sick with the freaking Buccaneers.
But you got to think, Levante David is like 36 years old. The guy behind him is like 33 years old. They don't have a guy behind him.
Bro, I don't care.
Well, tell me who you want.
Mike Green is who I want right here.
Do y'all want Mike
Hey.
Green?
Let's just go Mike Green.
Yeah.
Let's make Bruce happy.
Bruce is
Let's
like,
spice
no.
it up. Let's
Okay.
spice it up. Let's go
We're
Mike
going
Green.
Mike Green.
I don't think that's the pick, but sure.
I don't
No,
either. I
no,
think
I
that's
don't
probably
either.
like
But hey, another end
bottom
on the
of
board.
the totem pole in picks. But
For the Broncos? Yeah.
Bottom of the totem pole.
Matthew Golden.
Okay.
I debated
Who's
on this pick for
Who's
hours.
your
Sure.
running back? Who are the
I'm
the
thinking
Broncos
Marion
running back?
Hampton.
So they have Estime. Is that how you pronounce it?
Notre Dame project from.
Yeah, and then they have Jaleel McLaughlin too.
I could see them
Oh,
trading.
So they're
out
probably
and-
going to split.
Oh wait, what's his name? Hold up. Remember his name?
But they were
Amari Hampton?
low. I think they were
No.
22nd in passing offense this year, and they were 20th in rushing. Now it's not that. I looked this up today, so I don't have it written down. That might be not correct, so take that with a grain of salt. But it's very close. Their offensive
Marion
ratings. Oh, Marion
Hampton.
Hampton. Yeah.
I'll
But
go
I don't-
him right here.
I don't know if they go running back. That's the thing.
No. If they go running back, it's because they trade out of the first round.
I don't know. I think
What?
if I
You
know
think
Sean,
one running
if
back should
I
be drafted
know-
in the first round?
if I know Sean Payton,
You don't
I
know
don't-
Sean Payton.
I don't think he's. I mean, I watched
least
him
the
coach my
Vikings.
team for my entire life. I don't think he goes Amari Hampton.
That's what I'm saying. I think they would trade out of the first round, and they would either pick up Quinshawn or Henderson.
Yeah, I like
'Cause he
Henderson
likes-
a lot.
I do like
He likes,
Henderson.
he likes beefy backs.
I do
and
like
I
Henderson.
think that would be Henderson outside the first. As much as I want Henderson to go in the first, I think the Broncos would trade out, pick him up early in the second, maybe the third.
I do
So
like
who we
that.
going
Who
with?
trades up?
But I'd rather have.
No, we can keep it as is right now. I'm just saying, like, logistically on
We got
draft.
Matthew
2
Golden.
minutes. Let's go.
Matthew Golden.
Matthew Golden.
Sure.
Steelers.
Jackson Dart.
Oh my god.
Yes! I have to say it this time.
No. Oh,
Yes!
it's terrible. That makes my stomach churn.
I didn't have to say it. That's the best part.
Jackson fart over
John
here.
A. Barron.
Bust.
Actually, kind of.
I like Jadae Barron. You think
Yeah,
they go
I like
Jadae
Barron. I like Barron at
Word.
22
I'm
with
down.
the Chargers.
Word.
Yeah, right. Okay, I don't
Either-
know
yeah.
about that pick because I have no idea about the Chargers. But
All right.
That's kind of the point.
We-
They're
Let's
struggling.
help. Let's help.
Jihad Campbell.
Jahad Campbell.
No, I was gonna say receiver.
No, they don't draft a receiver.
I know. I
Nah,
keep
we're not
forgetting.
doing that. Jahad Campbell.
Don't you dare put a Mecca in there either. I'll be pissed.
We going Jihad.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah, we gotta go. Yeah. Go. Move. Next.
Malachi Starks.
Oh, they would be
All day.
It makes
yes.
sense.
Oh,
All
yeah.
day.
It makes
All
sense.
day.
They would cream.
Texans
Okay.
need a tackle.
Tyler Booker.
No.
Yeah, I'd be okay
Wait,
with Booker.
listen.
I'd go Josh
Or,
Simmons.
or Simmons.
Ooh.
Amika Egbuka.
Oh,
Pairing with
Think
CJ.
about it.
Pairing with
Think
CJ.
about it. Think
Yeah.
about it. I know y'all are
Yeah.
talking about linemen, and the reason they have this lineman is because their roster is so good right now. That's like literally the only needs they have. Needs. They could afford to go wide receiver.
What pick do they have in the second round? Because there'll probably still be some linemen left in the second too.
I mean, probably
Do they
around
have-
25 too.
Okay.
I had to guess.
You mean 50,
So I would take Igbuka.
48, or
So it's up to y'all.
52?
I really like Igbuka.
57, yeah.
Am I
Yeah,
doing
take
it?
Igbuka now, and then at 57, there's still going to be some linemen there because it's a deep class at linemen. Even if you need a project lineman. Oof.
I thought about this pick, and I think they go corner.
I was about to say it's same.
But I looked at the corners, and this guy's NFL comp is Benjamin St. Just.
Would they go Milrow though as a project quarterback?
Oh, I hope not. I wouldn't touch him with the 7th round pick.
I know, but I'm saying as a project for Stafford.
Oh man,
Because Stafford isn't going to be around forever.
Stafford and
Maxwell-
Jimmy
Jalen Milrow's not a first rounder, guys.
Hey, what do you think about Maxwell Harris?
I didn't say it was a smart move. I just said it was a move.
I don't mind it, Bruce. I
don't-
compared them today, and Maxwell Harrison is a lot smaller,
I know.
and he's not as big.
He's quick as shit, dude.
He's quick, but he's a
Benjamin
lot
Morrison?
smaller, and his hands aren't as good. Then
Benjamin
guy.
Nelson?
the last time the Rams took a corner in round 1, I think, was 2006. They took Ty Hill out of Clemson.
I gotta look at the roster. I've looked at the roster.
I'm good
I
with
think you go corner here.
any DB here. I'm good with.
Just go corner. I don't give a shit. Give the best available corner.
This is best available.
Let's go down.
That's fine.
What has been falling out of the first round in a lot of people's mocks.
This is an interesting pick.
Here we go.
Oh, wait. You probably go Booker
If
here.
Tyler Book is here, make it easy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nick Scoton.
Really?
Lions?
Yes. Think about it. What ruined their playoff chance or going further in the playoffs this year?
Not having a pass rush?
Exactly.
Yeah, but you should be getting.
Exactly.
Who's the Boston College guy?
Donovan Ezeraku, yeah.
I like him a lot.
I really like Maxwell
I'll
Harris
pick him.
here.
Shoot, if y'all like Ezeraku, I'll pick him.
Sure.
I like Ezeraku.
All right, we'll pick old Ezeraku.
Any thoughts?
All right,
I'm okay with it.
hear me
I
out.
definitely don't think they were going
Hear
for the
me out.
Texas A&M kid.
Hear me out.
Martin Hampton, the split reps with
Hear me out.
Brian Robinson Jr.
Come on. Their leading rusher was Jaden Daniels with 480 yards last year. You're not.
I'll be honest with you. I do not give a shit right now about the Commanders after I saw freaking Jaden Daniels bring a freaking picture of the Hail Mary to the Louvre. So whatever the Commanders do here, I do not give a shit. So I'll let you guys pick. You saw that, Kenny?
Yeah, but we deserve it, so I'm okay with it.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I think Hampton's a good one here. We'll talk about that after the show.
Hampton.
Eamon Ward could be a fun pick, but I'm cool with Hampton.
All right. Hear me out.
Listening. Kenneth Grant? Yep.
We're already 3 over. Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's up to y'all. Kenny don't like it.
Walter
but
Nolan? Go
I don't
different
know.
tackle?
I don't think Walter Nolan fits here. That's why I like Kenneth Grant for Buffalo.
I'd go.
I'll
I'd
take
go
Nolan
Williams.
if you want to.
I'd go Tyler Williams.
How about a corner? How about a corner here?
Of course, you'd go Tyreek Williams. Look at where he plays.
He's smirking down there. He knows what he's saying.
You said corner, Bruce.
I did say corner.
I don't think you have many good options here. I think you
Yeah,
gotta go like
I
a
think
guy
Morrison
that's.
And you have Benjamin Morrison.
I think
You could go Eamon Warry and try to play him in the slot.
I had him getting Eamon Warry the first 2 mock drafts. I think.
I'd go Williams. He'll stop up the gap. He'll stop the A gap up real nice. But
Their D tackles are old as
They are. Take whoever.
Just pick. I'd like to say goodnight to my daughter tonight.
you got the mouse, Connor. Go for it. Yeah, do you?
Word.
That's just who I have him.
Walter Nolan here?
I like this pick.
I
Not
hate
the
that
Chiefs.
pick because
I
I
hate
don't
that
want the
pick.
Chiefs to be good, but cool.
But-
We go with it.
That's who they're gonna
Sure.
take.
They
All
are.
right.
That's the
Hey, real quick. I just saw Tanner's comment. Couch Bruce. That shit's funny as hell.
He said Couch Bruce. All right, I think there's really only one option here.
It's Walter Nolan.
Imagine a defensive line full of Georgia Bulldogs and then Walter Nolan.
You get made fun of so much, but you know what? I
You
like
just
it.
lost Milton Williams.
You did.
Sure.
I think this
You-
is the
you need
best pick.
All right, what we got?
Bang.
Run it.
Bang. Bang. Look at us go.
All right, Connor.
Yes,
do me a
sir.
huge favor. Let's post that on our what you call it on our on Twitter.
Twitter, social medias, all that stuff, you know.
All of it. Run it.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm getting a new Texans jersey. All right.
Yeah. You heard it here first, y'all.